Well, great morning, everyone. Let's just do a quick open read and just see what it's going to say. I'm going to use this vintage deck this morning. And let's just see if it will tell us what's up today. What's going on? Let's look for the news before the news about the news. Oh my goodness. Okay, so underneath of it all, the first thing out is an agreement. An agreement. Let's see what it's about, the reading's about. The lid on things. The agreement about the non-compassion when it comes to families. The agreement that there's no compassion when it comes to families. The energy coming into it is, of course, from the White House. So let's see what we have here. Okay. Wanting action. Action in the world. When it comes to looking deeper, investigations, what's going on with the families. Today, it's about the world situation, what's being offered up. When it comes to the actions overseas, what's coming in, actions being taken. Okay. The challenge is prosperity. Being juggled. And tempering things. Potential outcome. Now, this could either be somebody hanging on to truth, or it could be, again, the toxicity of the fight, the drama that's happening. But let's look and see. Yeah, it's about something new coming in. Something new coming in that's going to be handed out. Outside influence, a lot of care and concern, worry with what's being blocked, what's not being seen by guess who? The dark ones, okay? So a lot of care and concern, and maybe wanting to block some things being done by the dark one. So let's see if we can figure this out. So the outside influence is we want these things to change. We have a lot of concern about the prosperity, about the things happening with the U.S. economy, etc., all of that stuff going on. So we have the family looking deeper into what's going on overseas, tempering the things being handed out. Then we have this keeping the lid on it when it comes to our actions, what's being handed out, what is being offered, juggling something new, financial, something new coming in, juggling it. She's trying to change the, I know he was upset about the finance charges and things, but let's continue and see what else we have. There's an agreement when it comes to the White House dealing with the world with the prosperity situations and his unrelenting, stance. Now, again, part of this could be a downfall with things economically when it comes to Trump because of oil prices, etc. The economy going into free fall. But let's look and see if we can figure it out, because the Four Corners an agreement when it comes to his harsh stance on what's being given out to families. So the very center of it, we have what's being offered. And the people, this could be, what's her name? Woman's in the Senate or something that's really good on economics. Her action on what's being handed out, what's being offered, and trying to juggle this stuff, balance it. Warren. Her name is Warren. Okay? I'm so bad with names. So the world, what's being offered up, the world, we look at the actions being done now overseas, what's being offered up, tempering the White House, okay? Looking deeper into the monetary aspects of what's happening, okay? When it comes to holding on to the power for the people, the White House is being investigated. We're in an agreement about what's happening overseas and the families with the actions around the world, and the lid on things when it comes to compassion being offered up. What's being juggled is this offering of something new, money deal, something new concrete coming out, juggling the actions overseas with his toxicity, the things he's doing. Again, juggling the money worldwide and what's being offered. And when it comes to the prosperity being tempered. Okay, a lot of concern about what's being blocked when it comes to Trumpenstein. What's being overturned when it comes to a victory for America. More information, toxic things coming out about the life path being chosen, and light being shed on democracy when it comes to the long term and the manipulations that are going on. Okay, what's being built, the losses and constraints taking place. So let's go ahead and let me gather these up, ruffle shuffle these again, and then let's look and see, we'll go ahead and do a clarifying read and see if it's going to give us some more information about what is going on with all of this. What's happening with it. See if we can figure it out a little bit more. Things being blocked. Could it do with the national debt as well? Who's holding the debt? And of course, Trump wanting to create even more debt for America. Let's see. Okay, let's see. So the center of it all is about looking deeper, the investigations. Okay. Where things are moving forward to, things in motion. when it comes to looking deeper and the evidence in hand, or just what's going on concretely in America. Okay. Yeah, it's about the people involved, those close, and what's being juggled. The difficulty that we're in, the battle continues. And things rapidly coming in. When it comes to the desires, what's being sold, the merchant, juggling. It looks like something to do with the economy. Yeah, and his harsh stance. The manipulations, the harsh stances with things, the fight that's ongoing rapidly with the people, where this is moving to. Okay, it's what's being shared when it comes to controlling. The controlling what's going on a daily basis, tempering through sharing what's being offered out. So this one whole side, we have mostly pentacles, except for what the merchant is trying to sell. Juggling this, the evidence is in hand about what's being given out, of what's being controlled. Okay? And the other side, where this is moving forward to rapidly when it comes to the people being shared about things being tempered. We have the manipulation, how it's dealing with things for the long term. When it comes to democracy, or, this is also his ability to hang on to emotions, but which he can't, and being out in the cold, feeling out in the cold. When it comes to the past offerings to families, okay, the light is being shed on the path being walked, the choices being made, with some ending things coming in. The truth is coming in, okay? Harsh truth coming in when it comes to America, what's being birthed in America, and a victory, wanting to get to a better place economically. And when it comes to, this lack of compassion, working on things. When it comes to, guess who? He who would be king, leadership, and justice. Okay? So it looks like maybe something is in the mix when it comes to the economy and what the Orange Menace has been doing with the economy, how it's affecting people. So it looks like maybe something more on that aspect is coming out now. Now, usually the readings have been about ice and the other things, but this time it looks like it's focusing on something coming up when it comes to the economy and what Trump is doing. Now, we know he's been doing these crypto schemes and things as well. Let's see. Yeah, I was asking about something to do with their crypto schemes and the other thing, and it's what he's trying to sell. And now being backed up to the edge because of an action coming out. Maybe Elizabeth Warren is going after something that that Donald Duck and his fabulous children are engaging in. It could have something to do with that as well. Or just the economic brouhaha that's going on. Does anybody else have any ideas what all this could be pointing to today? We'll have to see. So on that note, I'll leave that here, and we'll see you online.